Yo, girls and guys. Mike on the mic is back on the mic. I'm back to life. Like those TV advertisements. And then your mom and your grandma buy the shit and they never use it. But things are going good for me today. I took some walks. I got some nice food in me. I'm feeling good. Just trying to get used to the solo life, you know. Nobody really in my life. Trying to get used to being happy and being solo, you know. And I've been mentally preparing myself to finish this game and move on to something new. I've just been like trying to grow up a little bit and train myself to move on from things and just keep beating that age-old lesson into my head that life is a lesson of passing, and it's not always about living and getting the most out of every area of life and scrounging up the most. It's about doing good with what you got, and I'm just trying to grow up for myself and anyone else down the road who happens across my way. I want to be good for them, you know what I mean? I'm tired of people bullshitting my relationship with them until the point where we don't even treat each other good, you know? Then you keep doing good things for them and they just don't bat an eye at it really, and they don't really change what they're doing and it's too depressing and it's too dreary. It just makes you feel like life is hopeless, and I can't do that anymore, you know? So I'm gonna keep doing good and good for anyone around me, but I'm also very aware that most of the time I don't really receive that back, you know what I mean? And instead of like getting all pissed off and butthurt about it like I always have been, and pretty much anyone in my situation would, I'm just trying to look at it in a better way and understand that, you know, it's not always bad to have a life where you get to serve people and stuff like that and be good to people, whether they're worth it or not, you know what I mean? Still better to have served with your life and have done good things for others with your time than used it just for misery and just for hate and just for separation and indifference like a lot of these other people do. And when you feel that from those people for so long, you start to... It's not that you start to do that yourself. If you're conscious of yourself, you don't do that. But you just start to feel so dark and down inside that you're liable to fall apart, or you're liable to explode, or you're liable to break down, and you know what I mean? I just feel like there's so many good people out there who still want to use their time to love people and to give to them and to serve them and to share a good life with them. And I think that that's still a very important thing in this world, obviously, but you just can't expect it to ever come, you know what I mean? If you think that it's just guaranteed that every person's going to work out for them, they're going to find their people that want to share a good life with them and treat them well, you're expecting too much, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that you can't be that people for that type of people for somebody else. You can't, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean you can't still believe in the philosophy and the good morals behind those ideas, you know. You can be the light, and you can always turn that light. As long as you're alive, you can always turn that light back on. You know what I mean? Even if other people ignore you, snuff you out, whatever they do, things to diminish your happiness and your light, you know. And at the end of the day, that's really all it is. It's not that they need to be a part of you or away from you most of the time because you're just a terrible person. No, a lot of us, no. We're more than good to a lot of these people, and we offered a lot more, and they didn't take what we were offering as a sign of friendship, and they kind of just leave, you know. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with, and it started in my mid-20s, and now it's just snowballed, and it's like basically everyone in my life, you know. And I think that's something a lot of people don't prepare you for, is that, like, you'll run into so many people in your life, and yeah, you always hear that thing, like, yeah, relationships are temporary, blah, 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 blah. People always make excuses to bullshit people out of love, you know? They make excuses to not be there for people who should matter to them. They make excuses, basically, to go their own way, even if it's bad for people that cared about them for years and years and years, you know what I mean? And it's not even like, they're not even just like going their own way to get a little success or something. What a lot of them do is they craft an entire life, an entire, like, 30 in their head. They don't even say that they're doing it to you, you know what I mean? Your girlfriend will do this to you, your siblings will do this to you. I'm not saying everyone. You might have a different type of family. You might have different a different caliber of people around you. I don't know. But, and even like the people who get forced with you, who act like they loved you your whole life, they turn on you. You know what I mean? So they actually don't even want you there. They had you. You might be their kid. You might be their spouse. You might be their ex-spouse. You might be. At points, they'll act like they love you and they want you there so much, and then, nada. You know, the next time they need some drugs, or the next time they want a new boyfriend, or the next time they want a new house, or the next time they want something new, you're on the chopping block. You know what I mean? I'm just realizing this shit more and more, and it's like, I'm just like face palming my head a little bit. I'm not to hurt myself, not to abuse myself, but to like wake myself up and like remind myself, because I've experienced this before, and then I believed my family wouldn't do stuff like this to me, and I believed that new friends I made after high school and after college wouldn't do this to me, and you know what I mean? Guess what? It always fucking happens. People fucking drift away. And I just feel like it's one of the hardest things to deal with in life, and people really don't even prepare you for it. It's just like, it could knock you flat on your ass in your 20s or 30s if you let it, and if you're not prepared, and if you have those type of really deep bonds with people, and they do that type of bridge burning with you, you know what I mean? Where they basically, some of them will sit there and like promise you the world. They'll like send you messages on Steam Messenger, or they'll send you messages on Facebook later on after they cheated on you, or they'll send you messages. They'll say things like, "I'll be there for you," and I'll be there for you always, and I love you to death, and blah, 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 blah. And you know what I mean? And it's just like, they'll say these weird things, and you're thinking to yourself, like, what the fuck are you talking about? You basically already ghosted me, you moved away from me when you didn't even need to. You cheated on me, you left me for somebody else. You found better friends, and you replaced me, quote-unquote, better friends. People who probably don't even give a half a fuck about you. Even though I haven't seen you in 10 fucking years, I probably still care more about a lot of these people than their new friends, you know what I mean? To be honest, I'm not saying I care more than absolutely everyone. I'm not saying they never met anyone who was good. I'm saying I was a good friend, and a lot of people are quick to cut you off, even after years and years and years of friendship and camaraderie and success together. And you lose weight with people, and you think that they're gonna stick around and by your side. You start a gym journey with people, and you think that they're gonna be there for you, and they slowly drift away, and they basically never come back. You name it. I could go on and on. It's just so many different situations, and it just seems like that's the only theme in life that I ever run into anymore, you know? And it's like, I'm sitting here trying to have happy days and do good things with my life, and share that with people and stuff, and it just feels like all those people clearly didn't give a fuck about me, you know what I mean? Like, these people will actively prove that they didn't give a fuck about you, you know? They'll spend money on anything else, any stupid ass shit that they don't even fucking need, just to show that they would never have bought that as a gift for you when you were dating them or something, you know what I mean? Or when they're with you, they made you an arts and crafts project for your third anniversary together, or your third birthday together, while on the road to becoming a lifelong couple, you know what I mean? And then right after they leave you, they like buy themselves a car, they spend a bunch of money on some douchebag friend who like doesn't even give a fuck about them. etc., etc. You know what I mean? They're probably spending more money on their next partner for no fucking reason, just to like out of spite to you, even though it was just like months ago they were whispering in your ear that they're gonna love you forever ever and shit. It was like people are fucking weirdos, dude. Weak sauce, fucking flaky biscuits. People like do evil things to you and then expect the world from you the next day. You know what I mean? They'll start fights with you over little shit, and they let that shit escalate out of pettiness when you were already having a good day, and they're the type of person who acts like everyone around them ruins their day, you know what I mean? Like they're above everyone else, they can just tune you out with their earbuds and their headsets and their little phone that they stare at awkwardly. It's just people that do the weirdest shit that ruin family relationships, to ruin a loving relationship, to ruin friendships, whatever. People just do the weirdest shit all the fucking time. And so I'm just learning to like be there for people who are there for me today, you know what I mean? Like those other people actively chose to not be there for you today, you know what I mean? It's not that they are so busy that they can't be there for you today or anything like that. All it really boils down to is they chose not to be there for you today, and they don't want to admit it. They'll lie to your face 1,000 times and spit on your fucking grave, basically. Whilst they go and spend a bunch of money on some stupid shit for themselves that's like super selfish and doesn't help their family, doesn't help everyone's situation. They don't believe in you. They don't believe that anything they invested in you would ever be returned, or they don't believe any. There's so many people. And a lot of these people are like people that I sacrificed for, and I gave them my resources, and I helped them prosper, and I attended their college ceremonies and their fucking stupid ass bullshit, you know what I mean? Because I was obligated by some family moral code, and at the end of the day I realized, oh, all of you guys just spend your whole lives pissing on that moral code, and then you expect other people to upkeep it, you know what I mean? And I'm just done with all that shit. It's a fucking laugh and a half. So, I don't know. I'm just spending my adult years gonna be happy, being myself and doing my thing. I always have been a good time. I make myself laugh. I'm nice to people. I don't know what's so wrong with all these other people that they treat you like shit, but whatever. It's not just me. I see it happen to other people, so I'll just go along with it, you know. While I'm still here, I'm not gonna just give up my life because all these people are fucking butthurt douchebags who can't treat you with a hint of respect or love or passion or loyalty. So that's the type of bullshit I've been dealing with. And I'm just, I always used to just get super down when people would abandon me and basically spit on me and lie to my face, tell me I'm not their responsibility, tell me I'm not worth any effort from them. And I'm done being a little bitch like that, you know what I mean? Like, I just use that energy now for the rest of my life just for fuel to keep going, you know what I mean? Keep me moving, keep me grooving, keep me exercising, dancing, listening to music, taking care of myself, drinking that next cup of water, you know what I mean? Doing my next thing, moving on from something that hurts me, even if it's unrelated to other human beings, you know? Like moving on from this game is going to be not the easiest thing for me because I get very attached to things I love, you know? Like I think we all do, even though people don't admit it. But anyways, that's some of the shit I've been going through, and you know, best of luck to you guys if you have to deal with any of that type of stuff in your life. Hopefully, you know, it's to a minimum. Yeah, I never really... I always wondered, like, why Jim Carrey said that weird thing about solitude and stuff, and seeing as he was like a comedian and seemed like a guy who usually somebody who cares a lot about humor, also probably cared a lot about their family and everything, had a good heart, you know what I mean? So I wonder why I say that. And then the older I grew up, especially in the last 5 years, I've realized more and more like the type of solitude people will force you into, the type of loneliness people will... You're not even like a lonely person, just like assholes who stop liking you eventually because they like their own stink or something. They just force you into this solitude position where they'll be friends with anyone else, they'll do anything with anyone else, they'll take things that you used to want to do and then do them with somebody else. Like, people are fucking weird, dude. Out of spite, for like no reason. Like, you still want things to be good between you two, and they'll do that out of spite, and then they'll like smile to your face, and then they'll behind their back, they're not really even there for you. Can't lift a fucking finger to do a slight thing for you, but they'll do like anything for some new person. These people are fucking weird. I'm sick of it. They're unworkable. Like, people will sit there and like prattle off your dreams to you, like, hey, let's build a microgreen business. Hey, let's build a vegetable garden together. Hey, let's work out together. Hey, let's start a business together. Hey, let's go fuck in our parents' bed and in my parents' bedroom. Hey, blah blah blah. Hey, people will do all these. They promote all these little ideas. All the good ones go to shit. They don't actually embrace them and do them and sacrifice for them. All the like petty ass, get the tattoo, get the fucking nipple pierced, get the fucking nose pierced, get the fucking asshole bleached, get the fucking hair dyed. All the like petty ass, dumbass ideas they want. Guess what? Those ideas go through. They do those things. They do those things. They do those things again and again. These people are just like a bunch of hot air, you know what I mean? They just like spout a bunch of nothingness. They don't play Halo. They don't grind some old passion that they used to do when they were a kid that still holds up today, and they don't engage with some competitive community. They're not trying their hardest in any area of life. They let the tumbleweeds roll fucking by, you know what I mean? While they stand and cackle there with their little buddies who they think are cooler than other people. It's just like, you name it, you know what I mean? It's like, you shouldn't even think that way about people. Like, you should hate your friends and fucking give them shit, and you should love the shit out of everyone else, and if you do make new friends, you know, you treat them in a new sort of way, its own original relationship. It doesn't have to be exactly the way all your other friendships are, you know what I mean? People are, I could go on and on, people are just so fallible and so fucking obviously garbage. I'm not even a good version of myself. Like, I could be so fucking great, and I just feel like now that I'm disconnected from everyone, like, now's my time to be me, you know what I mean? And finally, after all these years, I'm not getting judged by a bunch of assholes at school. I'm not getting judged by a shit group of friends who swap me out for other people who don't give a fuck about them. I'm not just some fucking ex-boyfriend anymore. I'm not just some ex-sibling anymore, or somebody who abandons you and acts like they're there for you, but they're just like never there for you at all. They're there for you like one day out of the year, maybe, on a holiday. Like, I'm not cool with that shit, you know what I mean? That's fucking disgusting, you know? I don't even want to live a life where somebody thinks that I'm that worthless, you know what I mean? That's probably what my grandparents think about a lot of their fucking grandchildren and shit, because, or thought about us, I guess, when they were younger. Like, why the hell are these people not, like, coming to see us and, you know what I mean, and share some life with us? I always knew I would want to see them more. I'm glad that I did go down there and see them a decent number of times on my own, you know. Because I easily could have not done that, you know. The way our relationship was, for whatever reason, my parents never had the best relationship with my grandparents, and I was like, I'm glad that, like, I did go down there that, like, 10 to 20 times in the last few years, and got some good memories from that mean a lot to me, you know what I mean? Even if they weren't my parents, and I didn't know them as good as I wanted to and everything, you know what I mean? They were still people that cared about me despite all that. Despite the hard times, they always treated me better than most people. Than almost anyone on the planet, actually. Treated me better and better as they got older and older, you know what I mean? And I just don't see that from other people. You got, like, people in their 20s and 30s who are treating you worse than death. They're, like, treating you so fucking bad, dude. They're devil's advocates. I've been saying it for years, and it's more and more true every day. I go farther and farther away from it. I get stronger and stronger in the light. My morals get stronger and stronger. I decide to treat people better and better, and I see them get darker and darker and darker and darker and darker and darker. That's all I see, you know what I mean? These people aren't doing more with their lives. They're not getting more successful. Some of them are getting more money for themselves, but You know what I mean? They're not building bridges. They're not repairing relationships with key members that who are people who are in their heart for their entire lives. You know, they're not making amends with old partners that they did wrong to. There's so many things that these people just are hiding from, and they're obviously. I can see that they don't sit right in my soul. There's no way they sit right in any other human soul, you know, when people go through this shit, you know? I don't care what anyone tries to say about kind of dumbass fucking hip-hop song they listen to that talks about how their ex was a fucking piece of shit or something, you know what I mean? Like, doesn't make it true. They were actually a great person a lot of the times, and you can't admit that, you know what I mean? I can. That's the difference between me and a lot of other people. I might say some mean things about people because I see the fucking dumb shit they did, but I'm always one to toot their horn. I'm always one to back them up. I'm always one to recite their blessings, to recite their gifts, to recite the nice things that they've done for me. I always do that. You could say I'm not, but I'm doing it right now. You know what I mean? I thought great of so many people, and even after they do me bad, I still think great of them. I'm just a nice guy. I'm sick of people fucking looking at me any other type of way, you know what I mean? Calling me a fucking cheater on some video game, but you never gave me a fucking chance. These fucking people are cringe lords, dude. Fucking edgelord, cringe lord, wannabe super popular fucking internet fame leech fucking sucking fucks. At the end of the day, that's what a lot of these people are. They don't know how to make friends, they don't know how to be good at people they don't know. It's fucking weird. Act like their time is more their time is more valuable than other people's, like, you name it. Get all types of fucking dog shit, fucking evil ideologies out of people. I taught myself that like 5,000 times the last fucking 7 years, and I still have to reteach myself that because I always find myself going back to that innocent little me who fucking tries to be nice to people and tries to put himself out there, you know, and I always get slapped the fuck down. A bunch of fucking assholes who think they're so fucking great. Hence the reason why every single match of Halo I play, I'm getting fucking teabagged. Some douchebag is getting destroyed by me. When I did nothing to him. Didn't shoot him his body, didn't teabag him, didn't even try that hard against him half the time. Anyways, that's the type of shit you'll run into in this world. Don't, you know, just be ready for it. I'm not telling you to be a pessimist. I'm not telling you to fucking hate people or spread the word of evil or some shit that people would twist my words into. But no. I'm just warning you about a lot of the types of shit that you're going to run into to give you guys the best fucking chance, because nobody did it for me. Absolutely nobody did it for me. Everyone I believed in and asked for help from fucking turned their back on me. The only one who has my back consistently is my dad. And, you know, sometimes when my other family members are in the right fucking mind and they're done being douchebags stuck up their own assholes, they come around and help out a little bit too. But I mean, I'm going to sit there. And even the people who attacked me the day before with a knife, I'm making them smoothies and stuff. Like, I'm a good fucking guy at the end of the day. I'm cleaning up their moldy ass shit day after day, even after they fucking sully my fucking name and throw food at me and fucking spit on me and fucking trash talk me and fucking say whatever you want about me, but that's the truth. Done with these fucking haters, you know. And my advice to you is, if you even care a little bit about somebody, if they ask for your help, fucking be there for them no matter what, you know what I mean? Don't ever fucking make someone feel like you're not gonna be there for them, especially if you told them in the past that you were gonna be there for them. You know what I mean? I've had girlfriends do that to me, I've had siblings do that to me, I've had friends do that to me. They always end up being the fucking... It's not even a fucking storybook meme anymore. It's a fucking truth. The ones you love the most always turn into your greatest fucking enemies. You don't even want enemies, and people are so fucking antagonistic that they'll turn into your enemies. You could be someone like me, or even far better than me, and people will still turn into your fucking enemies at points. And anyways, that's the type of shit you guys are going to run into. Best of luck to you guys. Much love. Hope you guys can find some love out there, find some real connection, not get yourself hurt too much by these motherfuckers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna bust through probably the rest of this game now, and I'm assuming it's not gonna be that long. If for some reason it's a lot longer, I might split it up. But that was pretty much it for the Separate Ways series. I might do a little bit of putzing around on another playthrough or something. I don't know. And we'll see if they do anything else with this game, or if they give us a new Resident Evil sooner than we were expecting. It's getting pretty much down to a formula at this point, so maybe they can start pumping them out at this quality. I wouldn't really even care if they were far better than this game or anything like that. I just really like playing this. All these new Resident Evils are fun, is what I'm saying. But I'm just worried they're gonna go too far into the remake fucking hole, and now they're gonna start remaking the shit ones, you know. And even if they do turn out pretty good, it's like, I would almost rather just see something new, but made in this style of game, you know? I don't care really if it's first person or third person, as long as it's got a good bit of action, you know what I mean? And a good bit of RPG elements. Light art, or whatever you want to call it. Light RPG elements. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a fun day planned out for me in my head. We'll see how it goes. I'll do my best. Might play some Halo with the gang later if they're on. Yeah, and I guess farewell to this game, and it was fun. Never, you know, usually don't get that much fun out of a $10 game, or that quality. And it wasn't very long, but I mean, the quality of the fun is there because the game's just built on some good bones and everything. Yeah, but I want to hurry up through this now a little bit and go check out what my dogs are up to and take another little walk before it gets super late. It's already dark out. So I got a lot of good things planned for myself, and I'll update you guys down the road. I don't know how many commentaries I'll be doing soon. I'm kind of not in the mood for them lately because of obvious reasons. And so it might be a couple weeks before I do a commentary again, but I will be making videos like usual. I will be active. And I'll update you guys on some of my health habits and some of the new things that I got going on in my life. I'm pretty excited for the rest of this year. It's gonna get cold super soon in Wisconsin, and that sucks. But I do have like another month and a half of some nice days outside, so I got a lot of good plans. And I've been moving and grooving, a lot of walks. Been taking like 3 to 6 walks a day, sometimes more. So I'm gonna try to keep that up and get better with it. And yeah, we'll see where things go. I think, even though things are building off of a dark platform, a lot of disconnects with a lot of people I loved in my life that I just don't think, you know, it's not that I don't think, it's that they're choosing not to be in my life. So it's like I can't sit there and bank on someone that's choosing not to be in my life. You know what I mean? I hate that feeling. I hate feeling, it's not that I hate chasing after people and I hate fighting for people. I like fighting for people, and I'm down for a little romance and stuff and chasing after people. I get it. Sometimes you gotta improve yourself so that you can be around others. I get it. I'm not fucking that stupid. But it's another thing when the people actively, extremely disconnect themselves with you to the point where they're ultimately ghosting you after they had just said that they were gonna be there for you. You know what I mean? They had just last year promised something in the summertime that they had your back and we were going to do some good things together. None of those things happened, you know what I mean? I could go on and on. There's people, they're flopping and they're floundering out there, and they're just not there for you a lot of the time, so I can't base my life anymore about hoping that people are going to be there for me that I love, and it sucks, but that's just how it is, you know? So that's like the harsh realization that I either gotta face or I'm never gonna grow up at this point, you know what I mean? That's how I feel, so that's just what I'm gonna focus on for the next few years, and hopefully that helps me grow up a little bit and become the man I always wanted to be, and I think there's still some good hope for me there, and should be a good, eventful time in my life, and want to try to honor my past and at least the good times I did have in a good way, even though there was a lot of darkness that eats away at my heart every day and eats away and makes me feel very dark. I still want to try to find a way to be a good person for the world, you know? So that's kind of my mission, and I didn't think things were going to get quite so tough quite so soon. I thought certain people would still be there for me. But, I got to stop dwelling on that so much, and I understand a lot of the basic shit that any normal person would tell me if they were giving me advice, but I gotta, it hurts. I gotta complain once in a while. I gotta vent how I feel, because it just hurts, you know what I mean? It's not that I want to sit here and throw people under the bus. It's not that. I like these people, I promise you. A lot of these people, I was a fan of them. I subscribed to them on Twitch. I made montages for them. I love the shit out of a lot of these people. I just don't know why people disconnect things in such a fucking painful ass way and such a permanent ghosting type of way where the support just goes away for years or possibly for the rest of your life. And then, and then in all that pain, I just didn't handle it right. I'm not saying I handled everything right. I'm just saying I didn't handle that right. I'm honest about that. Even if I wasn't as honest about it as I could have been for the last 7 years, I'll be honest about it now. You know what I mean? That shit fucking hit me hard, and that's all I can really say about that. That's the only excuse I can make. You know what I mean? There isn't really a good excuse for any to make any stupid shortcomings in life, right? So, well, if I did have to, make something, that's what it was. Now it's on me. Yeah, I understand. Like, now I don't have that excuse. Now I've been hurt by these people. I've been abandoned by these people. I know better. I gotta fucking be an adult. I gotta fucking be able to handle weak sauce shit like this and fucking grow up. And I get it. You know what I mean? Fool me once, blah 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 blah. I get it. This is just me airing out the last of my 20s and my teens of all the pain and the disconnects and the misery and the loneliness that I didn't know I was going to feel so early on in my life. You know what I mean? That's all this really is. I'm not sitting here saying I hate these people, I hate them for the rest. I'm not saying that, but people will act like that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They'll use what I said here to farther their resolution against me and shit. You know what I mean? If they listen to it. And that's not how it is. I want to build something now. I don't care if I'm connecting with an enemy, if I'm connecting with an old friend, if I'm connecting with somebody who abandoned me, I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to build something now, trying something good, People who want to learn music, people who want to learn how to make videos, people who want to do things together and be friends and make their ideas. You don't even always have to be. If you get sick of somebody's presence, you can still work with them. You know what I mean? A lot of these people believe so little in each other that they won't even ever believe for a second that you guys could do something together that would prosper. And it's just, after seeing it happen so many times with so many people that I believed in, it's just too disheartening. I can't deal with that anymore. I'd rather just be on my own at that point. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's kind of what I've been going through. This should be the last conversation we have about this crap. I'm moving on in life. I don't got any more time for this garbage. But it was nice chatting about all those people I used to care about and the dark stories of our disconnects and everything. And, maybe now you can kind of understand why I have been the way I have been the last few years and stuff. But I think things are going to end up going a little better for me here. And there's a lot of fun things for me to do this winter and the rest of this fall and everything. So I'm just going to go along with the present moment and the near future and just have a good one and see where things go. And maybe I won't be so fucking tied up in this bullshit down the road and life will open up again for me. And that's what I'm hoping, is just like, the more I let go of my attachment to these people who don't really care about me, the more I can actually enjoy my life and open the door for new people and stuff like that. Be a good version, be the version of myself that I want to be, so that I can open the door for people. and share at least, and share in a less attached way in the future. You know, share time with whoever's in my life in a less attached way in the future. So, anyways, thanks for listening to me yabber on for a while. I'm gonna just play this game and have some fun. I'll catch you guys down the road. Should have some commentaries for some of the big games coming out soon, and you know, look out for those if you're into the commentaries. And otherwise, lots of gameplay coming out. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just gonna, you know, take it a step by, try to take the rest of my life a step at a time instead of trying to leap around and forget that I'm on a path that I got to keep walking. You know, I just want to take things carefully, slowly, in a smart way, in a healthy way, and start doing things like that. And you know, hopefully I can stay out of other people's business for a while and not getting in so many fucking drama fights and not get so many weird attached relationships and stuff like that. So that's my plan, and I'll see you guys when we're done going our separate ways. Peace out. Cringe!
Sorry I'm late.
I brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
He was worried about you. Till the end. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Huh. Ada the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me. Don't die on me now. Won't budge.
Why not treat yourself, mate? Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Ruby's all rubbish, he Next time, welcome. If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit. Any next time, then.
I need to open this to get to the comms facility. It needs some power, though. I could use this. Okay. That was bound to happen.
you're sure to find something you'll love. Welcome. Wilden, what can I do you for? I'll buy all. Well done, stranger. Nice work. What's that? How have we procured these curiosities? You don't want to know, mate. An interesting choice. I mean it in a good way, of course. Come back anytime. Take a look. Something's bound to catch your welcome. What can I interest you in? Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice, stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. Good luck to you, stranger. Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right. Try that on for sad to say that's the end of the road for that weapon. Packs up well. We've given this one all we have to give. Treat it with the respect it deserves, yeah. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend. There you are, as you wished. Any hope to see you again soon, stranger?
There. Should be able to get out now. Not exactly covert, but it'll have to do. You. Next. Enjoy the ride. Excuse me, can I see your ticket? Not my favorite carnival ride.
Hello, stranger. Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. You'll get some bang for your buck, I guarantee.
A radio tower. That's where I need to go. one thing after another today. Need to find the main terminal. Something tells me this isn't just a comms facility. You don't look friendly. If that thing captures me, I'm done for. This is where we say goodbye. Guess my new friend was the result of some experiment.
Ahí está.
Lasers. Better watch out. Well, that was excessive. This is it. Now, how to connect the device. I'm at the site and jacked into the main terminal. You're going to blow up this entire island, including the president's daughter. Won't that make things harder for you?
There's no room for half measures. The weak exist to serve the strong. Enough talk. Bring me the amber. I've arranged a way for you to get back to the island.
Copy that. On it now. Okay, Luis. What was it that you said again? You should have known by now, Whisker, that I don't always play by your rules. Okay, I'm done here. Always have an out.
Stop! No! Fragile, do not resist.
Got you now, Sadler.